Graduates, class of 2020. As you know, we have pledged to you that we will hold your Encaenia when we are safely able to do so. The postponement has been a great disappointment, but also part of our shared contribution to a great cause, which is humanity's response to the global pandemic. It is right and proper that we begin today by thinking of all those who have suffered more than we have in this pandemic, and all those who we have supported and protected by changing how we live in these past few months. In the meantime, we recognize that this day, the day that would have been your Encaenia Day, remains an extraordinarily important day for you and for those who love you. We are not able to have our Encaenia, but you have graduated just the same. To honor and celebrate this great milestone in your lives, and to mark the formal granting of your degrees in arts, science, journalism, and fine arts, music, and creative nonfiction, we have gathered a small group of faculty to honor you and your achievement by reading your names, much as they would have been read on this day just before each of you stepped across the graduation stage. We do so to acknowledge each of you as you step out into the world, strengthened and enriched by all you have learned, the wisdom you have gained, and the friends you have made, by being a student and a member of the University of King's College, or as we say in Latin, our collegii regalis. I will see you again at the end of the program to announce the winners of our university medals and to acknowledge others who will be more formally honored with all of you at your Encaenia. I now ask Vice President Dr. Peter O'Brien to begin our roll call of graduates, our roll call of honor.
The following are recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Samuel Bartol, Elise Nicole Batson, major in history and creative writing. Christian Beimutz, first-class honors in classics. Julia Belichenko, honors in international development studies with a minor in Russian studies. Brooke Elizabeth Beliveau, major in gender and women's studies with a minor in journalism studies. Elena Alexandra Franklin Blomley, major in international development studies and environment, sustainability, and society. Victoria Bon Boutlier, major in law, justice, and society with a minor in early modern studies. Allison Sarah Boyd, major in psychology. Priscilla Janine Brandt, major in religious studies with a minor in English with distinction. Julian Michael Clifford, major in history with a minor in contemporary studies. Molly Jane Cowles, major in classics and English with a minor in history of science and technology. Bradley Ryan James Cox, major in political science with a minor in English. Jack Andrew Kinley Creaser, major in sociology and social anthropology. Joshua Stephen Dort, honors in psychology. Catherine Hilary Duffy, first-class honors in English with a minor in contemporary studies. Brianna Zink Dukeshire, first-class honors in international development studies with a minor in environment, sustainability, and society, and the University Medal in International Development Studies. Tess Hattie Durham, major in International Development Studies and Creative Writing with a minor in Indigenous Studies. Benjamin Kyle Fraser, major in History. Nikayla Pearl Fraser, major in English with a minor in Sociology and Social Anthropology. Catherine Rose Frawley, major in History with a minor in Early Modern Studies with distinction. Jordan Allen Gillis. Kimberly Lorene Gilson, first-class honors in English and Psychology with a minor in Film Studies. Jesse Harris Gorman, major in Classics and Creative Writing. Gina Emily Grattan, major honors in Environment, Sustainability and Society and English. Catherine Grace Kinsey Green, major in Political Science and Sociology and Social Anthropology with a minor in Contemporary Studies. Bradley Hallett, major in Sociology and Social Anthropology with a minor in Contemporary Studies. Benjamin William Harrison, major in Political Science with a minor in English. Megan Lynn Hedrick, major in History with a minor in Early Modern Studies. Julia Marie Hiltz, major in Law, Justice, and Society with distinction. Christine Philomena Clara Hughes, first-class honors in History and the University Medal in History. Ryan Evelyn Irwin, major in Sociology and Social Anthropology and Law, Justice, and Society. I now call upon my colleague, Dr. Thomas Curran, to conclude the reading of the names for Bachelor of Arts.
Peter Randall Jansen, major in Environment, Sustainability and Society, and Political Science. Genevieve Labbé, honors in International Development Studies with a minor in Contemporary Studies. Nathan Alexander Lang, first-class honors in English with a minor in Music. Samuel Richard Landry, honors in Religious Studies and Classics. Jacqueline Cecilia Lee, major in Political Science with a minor in Journalism Studies. Jack James Lewis, major in Political Science with a minor in Mathematics. Adriana Michelle Tromp Leuven, first-class honors in Theater with a minor in Contemporary Studies. Sarah Kathleen McIsaac, major in Sociology and Social Anthropology with a minor in Law, Justice, and Society. Jacqueline Laurel Malay, major in English. Timothy John Crosby Malay, major in Philosophy. Claire McGilvery, major in Classics and International Development Studies. Simon Miller, major in Political Science with a minor in Contemporary Studies. Colin David Miniu, major in History with a minor in Law and Society. Julia Catherine Montenay, major in Gender and Women's Studies with a minor in Journalism Studies. John Saunier Osborne, major in European Studies. Lucas Papapil Ostosovich, honors in Political Science. Nikkei Aaron Parker Christmas. Major in Psychology with a minor in Contemporary Studies. Scott Alexander Roeder, major in Political Science with a minor in Journalism Studies. Hannah Maureen Sangster, major in Sociology and Social Anthropology and International Development Studies with a minor in Environment, Sustainability, and Society. Elizabeth Iris Scott Black, first class honors in Spanish and French, University Medal in French, University Medal in Spanish. Quinn Alice King Sculthorpe, Anna Elise Shearing, first class honors in theater. Jack Emerson Smith, first class honors in theater and creative writing, University Medal in creative writing. Sabrim Somji, major in psychology and creative writing. Sachin Dev Singh Sandhu, honors in political science with a minor in history. Mitchell David Tarrant, major in sociology and social anthropology. Rena Elizabeth Vanstone, first class honors in sociology with a minor in psychology, University Medal in sociology. Sarah Jane Elizabeth von Brado, major in English with distinction. Eleanor Wilner Fraser, major in history and creative writing with a minor in Spanish with distinction. Jonathan Ewell, major in religious studies with distinction. Ellen Freeman Zagar, first class honors in English and Russian studies with a minor in environment, sustainability, and society, University Medal in Russian studies. Micah Zions, major in political science. Now it is my great honor to ask my colleague, Dr. Dorota Glowacka, to proceed with the reading of the names of King's graduates.
Joint degrees in arts. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with combined honors in contemporary studies. Ilo Marjorie Janosko Eris, first class honors in contemporary studies and German with a minor in classics. Daniel David Dover Ast, honors in contemporary studies and creative writing. Ruth Abigail Ballard, honors in contemporary studies and creative writing. Riel Morgana Bierker Clark, first class honors in contemporary studies and law, justice, and society with a minor in international development studies. Andrew Peterson Barrows, honors in contemporary studies and political science. Sophia Dime, honors in contemporary studies and English. Frances Grace Fife, first class honors in contemporary studies and English. Jillian Kate Goren, first class honors in contemporary studies and biology. Simon Gillis, honors in Contemporary Studies and Political Science. Sebastian Gomez Rodriguez, honors in Contemporary Studies and Philosophy. Kiera Gordon, honors in Contemporary Studies and Creative Writing. Daniel Halpern, first-class honors in Theater and Contemporary Studies. Stuart Hugh Harden, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and Biology. Alia Maria Hazinach, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and Social Anthropology. Jacob Adam Hermant, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and Theater with a minor in Early Modern Studies. Claire Barbara Jensen Frott, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and Gender and Women's Studies. Katrina Erin Jones, honors in Contemporary Studies and Creative Writing. Mackenzie Graham Randall Kyle, honors in Contemporary Studies and Philosophy. Dylan Ariana Clemens Leiper, honors in Contemporary Studies and Environmental Sustainability and Society. Emma Suzanne McGugan, honors in Contemporary Studies and Gender and Women's Studies. Anya Marie McLeod, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and History. Chelsea Kathleen McMillan, honors in Contemporary Studies and Creative Writing. Rachel Ziff O'Brien, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and English. Violet Shoshana Pask, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and English. Isabel Margaret Francis Reynolds, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and Political Science. Caleb Scher, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and Classics with a minor in Mathematics. University Medal in Contemporary Studies. Congratulations, Caleb, Mazel Tov. Ghislaine Irene Sinclair, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and English. Alexandra Lee Swaney, first-class honors in English and Contemporary Studies with a minor in Journalism Studies. Kate Elizabeth Tracy, honors in Contemporary Studies and French. Sophie Isabel Weisman, honors in Contemporary Studies and Political Science. Sophie Weiner, first-class honors in Contemporary Studies and Mathematics. The continuation of the reading of the names will now be undertaken by my colleague, Dr. Jeanette Vucic.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with combined honors in Early Modern Studies, Lucy Lorraine Fitch, first-class honors in Early Modern Studies and Classics. Layla Joy Gibson, first-class honors in French and Early Modern Studies. Jacob Edward Hopkins, honors in Classics and Early Modern Studies. Taryn Kelly Caldwell Neufeld, first-class honors in Early Modern Studies and History, University Medal in Early Modern Studies. Leah Justine Paz Lang, first-class honors in Early Modern Studies and Gender and Women's Studies. Kiri Adele Robinson, honors in Early Modern Studies and Social Anthropology. My colleague, Dr. Gordon McHewitt, will now continue the reading of the names.
I now read the names for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with combined honors in History of Science and Technology. Cédric Louis-Paul Blais, First Class Honors in History of Science and Technology and International Development Studies with a minor in Contemporary Studies. Noah James Kay, Honors in History of Science and Technology and Philosophy. Antoine Kibbins-Mercier, First Class Honors in History of Science and Technology and Philosophy. Cameron Christopher Yetman, First Class Honors in Philosophy and History of Science and Technology. University Medal in History of Science and Technology and the University Medal in Philosophy. I now read the names for the degree in music. For the degree of Bachelor of Music, Isabelle Jean Riche, with distinction. I now read the names for the degrees in science. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Lillian Jane Hege Barraclough, First Class Honors in Environmental Science with a minor in History of Science and Technology. Madison St. John Bennett, major in Psychology with a minor in Health Studies with distinction. Catherine Jane Evans, Honors in Earth Sciences. Evan Floyd Forward, major in Psychology. Charlotte Alana Grieve, major in Biology with a minor in English with distinction. Sarah Irene Ham, First Class Honors in Psychology. Jane Loren Heaney, major in Marine Biology. Brendan Irish, First Class Honors in Economics with a minor in German. Sophia Josenhans, major in Ocean Sciences and Environment, Sustainability and Society. Morgan Grace McIntosh, First Class Honors in Psychology with a minor in Health Studies. Catherine Loretta McLean, major in Environment, Sustainability and Society, and Biology. Bregdad Elizabeth Odenthal, First Class Honors in Biology. Isabel Roach, major in Biology with distinction. Heather Wall, major in Economics and Psychology with a minor in Mathematics with distinction. I now read the names for the joint degrees in science. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with combined honors in Contemporary Studies, Riel Douglas Tetrol, First Class Honors in Economics and Contemporary Studies. We now turn to the Director of the School of Journalism, who will continue the roll call.
Degrees in undergraduate journalism. For the degree of Bachelor of Journalism with honors, Dominique Emmett, honors in journalism and political science. Madeline Mary Bissot. Felicia Mary Chandler. Travis Edward Davenport. Dorsa Islami, honors in journalism and political science. Kristen Gardner, first class honors in journalism with a minor in history. Samuel David Charles Gillette, first class honors in journalism with a minor in political science. Lucia Helder, honors in journalism with a minor in international development studies. Matthew Thomas McNeil. Olivia Grace Malley, honors in journalism with a minor in international development studies. Ellery Matilda Platts. Jacob Thomas William Postlethwaite, honors in journalism with a minor in film studies. Carla Renich, honors in journalism and international development studies. Dr. Jim McNeil Memorial Scholarship. Christopher Carl Studley, honors in journalism with a minor in contemporary studies. Leslie Marie Tatham, honors in journalism with a minor in political science. Abigail Margaret Trevino, honors in journalism with a minor in sociology and social anthropology. Kate Marie Woods, honors in journalism with a minor in creative writing. And now my colleague Pauline Dakin will continue with the reading of the names of Bachelor of Journalism graduates.
For the degree of Bachelor of Journalism, Julian Joseph Michael Abraham, Ben Bogsty, Amy Louise Brierly, Alexandra Sarah Brooke, with distinction, Nicholas Miles Cantar, Chelsea Ann Claroux, Robert Thomas Chernick, Benjamin Michael Elliott, Lucy Patricia Harnish, with distinction, Sarah Kahn, Marianne Lassonde, Andrea Lorraine McGuire, with distinction, Adam Christopher McNamara, Simon Miller, Shaitan Triumph Moratawan, with distinction, Christina Angela Pappas, Ellen Jane Riopel, Alexandra Maria Scultati, with distinction, Tobias Mark Edward Stock, and Michael Anton Trombetta. My colleague, Professor Fred Valence-Jones, will continue the roll call.
For the degree of Master of Journalism, Nicoletta Dini in Investigative Journalism, Asiath Mohammed Saeed in Investigative Journalism, Salam Shuhait in Investigative Journalism, Nibal Khaled Snan in Investigative Journalism, Emra Catherine Wilkie in Investigative Journalism. Professor Tim Curry will now conclude the roll call.
For the degree of Master of Fine Arts, Jennifer Ruth Bain, Stephanie Lynn Barnes, Shema Benem Barak, Lynn Basudo, Shohini Bhattacharya, Marilyn Carr, Megan Colleen Cole, Rebecca Margaret Dingwell, Farouk Irshad Farouki, Allison Fishburne, Catherine Glover, Danica Ann Grunert, Melinda Kathleen Jacobs, Leith Angel Johnson, Heike Maria Koch, Leola Rita LeBlanc, Amanda Jane Lee, Margaret Mary Lynch, Moira Bonnie McDonald, Lori Ann McKay, Stephanie Kristen McKechnie, Kristen Holly McLeod, Susan Patricia Nador, Laura Lee Pratt, Christine Louise Sharp, Jonathan Adam Tatry, Bernard M. Wood. I now call on the President to make concluding remarks and announcements.
It is now my honor to announce this year's graduation medal winners. First, the Governor General's Silver Medal for 2020. The Governor General's Medal, established in 1873, is one of the most prestigious awards that can be received by a student in a Canadian educational institution for exceptional academic achievement. The University of King's College Governor General's Silver Medal recognizes academic and journalistic excellence. It is awarded to a journalism student who is graduating with first-class honors in the Bachelor of Journalism honors degree program, or with distinction in the one-year post-baccalaureate Bachelor of Journalism degree program, who has shown significant professional development during their time in the School of Journalism. I am pleased to announce that the winner of this medal for 2020 is Alexandra Sarah Brooke. The King's Medal for 2020. The King's Medal is awarded to the graduating student who stands highest in an honors program in arts or science. The winner of the King's Medal for 2020 is Caleb Shear. Congratulations to Alexandra and Caleb. Additionally, I am pleased to announce the following medal winners. The Dr. Jim McNeil Memorial Scholarship goes to Carla Rennick. The University Medal in Contemporary Studies has been won by Caleb Shear. The University Medal in Creative Writing goes to Jack Emerson Smith. The University Medal in Early Modern Studies goes to Taryn Kelly Caldwell Neufeld. The University Medal in French goes to Elizabeth Iris Scott Black. The University Medal in History goes to Christine Philomena Clara Hughes. The University Medal in History of Science and Technology has been won by Cameron Christopher Yetman. The University Medal in International Development Studies has been won by Brianna Zink Dukeshire. The University Medal in Philosophy has been won by Cameron Christopher Yetman. The University Medal in Russian Studies has been won by Ellen Freeman Zagar. The University Medal in Sociology goes to Rena Elizabeth Vanstone. The University Medal in Spanish has been won by Elizabeth Iris Scott Black. Congratulations to all those medal winners. There are 2 additional honors that will be granted at Encaenia. Our honorary degree recipient will be Sherry Borden-Colley, a journalist who graduated from King's and who has used her journalism to promote social justice, particularly for African Nova Scotians, including by bringing the story of Viola Desmond to public and political prominence. Sherry will have the degree of Doctor of Civil Law, honoris causa, bestowed upon her by our Chancellor, Deborah Dean Little. And at Encaenia, your valedictorian, Isabel Reynolds, will address you and all of us gathered together to celebrate with you. Congratulations, everyone. We are all sad that we aren't together today as we were meant to be, but this is also a happy day. I am so happy for you, your families, and for all of those who are celebrating your achievements with you. Be assured this includes all of us at King's. We are thinking of you and sending you our love, admiration, and support. It will always be so. I want to remind you that during your matriculation, you swore an oath to honor and keep the best traditions of King's for the rest of your life. Living for others in the great order of being is the greatest of these traditions. I know you will live this tradition with each other, with all who come into your lives, and with all you share your future with. I know you will each make the world a better place by living for others, and that you will make us proud. I also remind you that at matriculation, you became a member of the college, not just while you were a student, but forever. That is the significance, the symbolism of putting your name in the ancient matricula with the names of all who have come before you since 1789 and all who have and will come after you. I hope you will always think of King's as your college, not just in the past, but throughout your present and into your future. I promise that you will always be welcomed back with joy and with open arms, including when you return for your Encaenia, on the understanding that you belong here. Together, we will make that return a great party. Before I conclude, I want to share some very important housekeeping information with you. The registrar and her team will be sending out your parchments in mid-June with some gifts from our Alumni Association, which as of today is your Alumni Association. Please do not miss receiving this parcel. It's crucial that you contact the registrar's office to confirm your contact information and to ensure that we have your correct mailing address. And thank you for attending to that. So in closing, again, everyone, my very best wishes. Congratulations again. We are so very much looking forward to celebrating together when that day is possible. Be true to yourself. Be true to the self you have become through your education. And when you have the choice, choose kindness, just as you have chosen kindness while living together and learning together in the quad and around the quad. Bye for now.